Please do not pull chairs into the ring. Stop the chairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody who's watching, everybody who's listening, you are now tuned in to the Wrestling Podcast, broadcasting live to you from the Turnbuckle Lounge. It is 808s and Chair Shots. I am your host, Jeff, better known as CM Unk, always known as the best in the world in these podcasting streets. I'm joined as always by the man that has never seen a negative sign he did not love, my man, Negative James. Say what's up to the people.
People, we back in the lounge, and I'm back with my bloodline.
There we go. My dog, my dog. And also joined as always by the family man himself, fresh off the holiday barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Mixing it up, letting you know how you really feel. Also posted some weird Kool-Aid chitlins in the group chat. Almost kicked him out for that, but that's my dog though. America's dad, young Rico, Bill Wad. Rico said what's headed to the people.
What's going on, man?
And as always, we are joined by the EST of the library, the OG Oba feminist, your girl in ours, the lovely Miss Wakanda Rice. Andrea, say what's up to the people.
Hello, everybody.
And Neek. You can follow us on 808s and Chair Shots on the Instagram, Twitter, and the Facebook, Threads, and the TikTok. Do not forget about the TikTok. We pop it over there. You can like, subscribe on the YouTube, on the audio, and all your podcasting forums. Make sure you're checking us out. Let's get going, man. It's been an interesting week. Interesting week in the wrestling world. We all were tuned into Lucha Libre AAA on a Saturday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central, depending on where you are, to El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. Original versus the new uh, best match of the year for me. Rico, when you tuned in live, you caught the replay.
I actually watched this one live, man.
How you feel about this AAA? This AAA, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the actual name of the event. But how you feel about it?
Man, as they say, story trumps in-room matches, man. They had this junk like it was WrestleMania, man. Like the presentation, the build-up. My man got a 5-minute entrance, man. Like, hey, this show was 5, man. This show had everything, man. This was probably one of the best wrestling presentations I've seen in a while, man.
Yeah.
But I saw the IWC going crazy, talking about some Undertaker. No, I think you pointed out, Jeff. This TKO probably don't even really care about. So he got free reign. If he come up to that main event, it ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be that, man. So let him have fun, man. Let him have fun down there, man.
That's exactly right. Jane, what about you, bro? You tuned in for the
Yes,
man
I
versus
did
man?
watch it. I watched it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Once that bell rung, I was just tired the entire match, like sleeping. Once the final bell rung, I went to sleep. I didn't even see who it was, but we all knew who it was from the beginning. I'm mad that they really tried to play us like that. We all knew it was Chad Gable. He took the match. Everybody, oh my God, it's Chad Gable. We knew that. But the match overall, it was great. Again, just we talked about it last episode. This man, I don't want to put his name out there. He's a Americo Grande now. He he's him down in Mexico. He's about to win the AAA title. He's gonna take it out my boy Dirty Dom. I don't like that, but that's where we're going with it. But the match, storytelling, chef kisses, sensational.
No
What
free
you got,
shit.
Andrew?
Oh, that's it.
I said, what you got, Andrea?
Oh, okay. I did not watch it live. I did hear that they played it at the end of Raw, so I'm probably gonna watch it when we finish up tonight. But I did see the recap. We already know who won. I heard the pop at the end. Um, El Grande Americano. He's a Mexican superhero. That's crazy. But no, I look at how they treat him. Look at how they respond to him. They
There
love
we
him.
go.
They love
Crazy.
him. I can't say I blame him. I'm glad he was able to take what, excuse my language, I'm glad he was able to take a bullshit gimmick and turn it into something like that. So, okay, it is what it is. Kudos to him. Um, I don't know. I guess this will be a spoiler for me. What exactly happened that had Chad Gable gushing like that during the match? Because I saw him at the end and he was bloody.
I don't even remember how he got gush like that.
Me either. I
It
just
was
know
a
it was a
lot.
street fight. It was like a no DQ street fight. I don't even remember how he got gushed up either.
Mm,
It was bad. Both of
Yeah.
them were pretty, but yeah,
yeah.
it was bad. But it was a good
Do,
match.
do you think they
Nico,
ripped the mask? Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
no, no, go ahead, Jay. What you about to
I
say?
just say like, do you think they ripped the mask like on purpose just to like open up that wound a little bit? Because again, like the first shot, Gable hit El Grande Americano with the guitar, and then like
Yeah, that was
during the
fire.
match, they kept kind of rip each other mask off, which kind of like at the forehead, which is crazy. But of course, the forehead's the soft spot to get bladed and cut. So, but I think he
That was
I
part of
think
it.
he like ran to some steps or something. I don't know, but he came up, he was bloody. So, but we knew who it was.
That was part of it.
I was
To
shocked,
where you
nigga.
could see the blood.
You were shocked as crazy, Rico.
Yes.
You didn't know.
I ain't know.
What you got,
What you get?
Nico?
I don't know if everybody is old enough to remember this. Remember when 50 Cent was buzzing in the streets on mixtapes?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he got shot 9 times. And
Mhm.
then that buzz went through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna compare this El Grande Americano thing to that. Because he was already hot. And then all of a sudden he gets arrested. And then now he has murals,
Crazy.
parades. The man walked out the pre-show, right? They doing the intro, everything with a suit on,
Yeah.
crisp.
Christian.
Walked out there. It was like the whole crowd just gravitated to him. It was it was something to marvel at for the last couple of days. And then you see Chad Gable when he come in the ring, he getting beat up. People grabbing on him, all types of stuff. They don't want him there. It's real deal heat with him. And for the match, the storytelling and everything, it perfect. That was perfect wrestling right there.
You know,
That's what
Yeah.
all
what made
people
me
ask for to get
that's it.
involved, to feel like
That's it.
they're into that. And I feel that sometimes the WWE forgets that. But now, seeing this, you have to say to yourself, is there anything on top of that right now? And how do you build off that?
You
So
can. But
you can't make him being dirty dumb,
he's gonna win that title. Don't get me wrong.
but it is what it is, man. It was great wrestling.
What
With
made it
that,
dope?
my fault, go ahead,
Go
Jay.
ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I'm just saying. With that overall being said, that's perfect storytelling. Yet we had Randy Orton and Cody. You could have done the same thing with the storytelling wise, but you didn't. And that's on your main show. That's your main show. Cody and Randy. The history between them two, they didn't display that. But this Maz versus Maz, El Grande Americano versus the original El Grande Americano, perfect storytelling. That's it. That's all you have to do.
There's a
Just tell the
reason
story.
why there's a reason why wrestling is one of the oldest forms of entertainment in this country. Is because that story, that good versus evil, that story is gonna live. Like you could tell that story in so many different ways, and it always works.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and and this is also, say what you want. Uh, like was said earlier, it was a BS gimmick. Andrew, I believe you said that it was a BS gimmick.
Mm,
But it's something about when you take that opportunity and actually say, you know what? Yeah, it's some bull, but I'm going to make the best of what I have and actually immerse yourself into the character. Because, if we being honest, really on the outside, look at the gimmick of the Undertaker. A dead man from a funeral home is a wrestler. On paper, it sounds like trash.
mhm.
Top two characters of all time, character wrestlers of all time. Well, we can say that, right? Maybe one, him, Sting, and whatever. But character wrestlers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he took that gimmick and lived it. So you take this as a joke in Grande Americano, and it turned into the best story that no one saw coming. I had people who haven't watched wrestling since we were in high school hit me and say after because of course Oklahoma City Thunder decided they didn't want to play basketball in the fourth quarter, so that game was over with pretty early. So
But
people,
them last 5 minutes were great.
I bet they were for you, buddy.
Mm.
Um, but people who never watched wrestling like since we were in high school hitting me like, "Hey, I'm watching this. I'm not sure why I'm watching this, but I'm tuned in to this match, right? To this particular event and this match right here." So kudos to Triple A for catching lightning in the bottle. I pray they capitalize on it because having a free show on YouTube on Saturday nights is dope to me. I'm sorry, it
It
just is.
is.
It just is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dope to me. I understand Collision comes on Saturday too. I get it, but something about this show at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. If you're home, you can watch it live. If you're not, you can watch it back at any time. Just feels like wrestling to me. As somebody who watched Saturday morning wrestling and Saturday evening wrestling on TBS growing up. It's just dope. So shout out to them, man. Cinema, perfect storytelling, the oldest tricks in the book. They worked. Getting the crowd involved, getting other wrestlers involved. Even if you didn't know all the characters at play, you knew the story. And Nick, to kind of speak to what you said to put a ball on this, what I thought also was dope after the match, even though they booed the man out of the building, once it was revealed that we all knew he was, but once it was revealed that he was Chad Gable, they cheered him. You know what I'm saying? They cheered him, gave him a
It
hero's
did.
welcome. Like, eh, shout out to the crowd. The crowd was on 12 the entire time. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
So,
The
man.
whole damn week.
yeah.
Look, man.
Yeah.
That's yeah. He passed the match down to a Grande Americano. Like, yeah, bro, you got it.
You got the juice now.
Yes, sir.
You got the juice. You got the
You
juice
got the
now.
juice now. That
You
was
passed the
it.
match down. You got the
Yeah,
juice now.
that's it, man. I love it,
There
man.
is one. There was a part, like I think it was towards the end of the match. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. I don't know if it was a woman. I believe it was a woman. I didn't know who she was when she interfered in the match.
Uh-huh.
Can anybody like explain? Tell me who that was?
Talking about like the ringside.
No, no, she interfered in the match. Like I think she wore like a green luchador suit with a mask on. Then she hit. I don't think she had original
Oh,
Grande
it
Americano.
was somebody. I know what you're talking about. They went back. Everybody that Chad. I mean, I'm sorry. The original. El Grande Americana wrong throughout the whole story. They played a
Uh,
little. They got their little comeback. So
okay,
she was somebody he had down once. I remember that one Saturday.
okay, because I didn't know who she was. Up there, like, oh, it's Pepe, and I was like, what's that? But okay, I didn't know who it was. I didn't know who it
Oh,
was.
it's Pepe. What?
That's what they said.
It's just
Was
how
it
you
Corey
say it,
Graves?
man.
That's what Corey Graves.
Yeah.
I don't know which one of them said it.
Mm.
Nah,
They said it's
Pepe.
Pepe.
Corey Graves.
Yeah, and I was like, who was that? And I was like, oh, whatever. Okay, keep the match going.
Shout out Corey Green.
Shout out
Nah, we should. He got a question to answer, but we'll get to that later.
Corey Gray got questions to answer?
Yeah, how do you get from
I went down a rabbit hole, nigga. So apparently, the U.S.
Oh,
people are never there, and they always
yeah.
call it remotely.
oh
Mm.
I never noticed that.
I listen if you
Hmm.
go back and watch it, and Andrew, when you go back and watch it, if you watch it on YouTube, you'll hear it. There's like a half a second delay on them.
Yeah, it
oh
is. You're right.
They aren't there. And I listen to Bradshaw's podcast every so often. He's one of the commentators as well.
Right.
And yeah, they aren't there. They aren't there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they're remote, and they aren't even together. If I'm not mistaken, they're in different places when they do the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
us right now.
Correct.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
that was a hell of a
Makes
flight when
sense.
choreographers made that first trip from
Exactly. I'm about to
Mexico
say,
to
how do you
Italy,
get
though.
that? As everybody saying,
Real
how do you get
man
that
right
quick?
there.
Right. Makes
That's a
sense.
real man right there. Oh shoot. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let's move on, man. Let's talk about the other big fight of the weekend. Oba Brock 2. Oba Brock 2.
Oh, neat gone.
Nico, you hot about it. You hot about it. I'll go first. I get by out the way quick. I loved it. I we do not like the outcome of this match. I get that. But I loved the match. And maybe because I don't watch Monday Night Raw like live every week, so I haven't really saw how Oba's interest has changed over time. But them
Mhm.
cutting to him doing the strut, to the crowd doing the strut, back to him doing that's dope. That's really really dope to me. The dude is crazy over right now. It's
Right,
insane.
right, right.
So I'll let y'all speak to the match, but that was the highlight to me. Was just like Brock killing it. Brock was having a time. He was dancing the whole match. You know what I'm saying? And then Over came out, man. It was good shit, man. Andrew, what you think?
What was the reason?
Uh,
Like what does realistically speaking, because I'll be for real, because I don't think Oba losing, I don't think that really does anything to him in the grand scheme of things. Because I'm sure we'll talk about it a little bit later, because he's still successful. He's still on the upward trajectory. But I do want to know, like, what was the reason? Like, I don't think it diminishes the WrestleMania win either. But again, what was the reason? Like, what does Brock gain out of this? Is he unretired? Are we running this back at SummerSlam? Are we doing best of 3, best of 7? Like,
Best of 3.
if if it were up to me, I don't. I know he had to come out today in Raw or tonight in Raw. I get it, but I would like if Oba doesn't wrestle again until SummerSlam. I know he's gonna be in the King of the Ring, so I'm not gonna get my wish. But if
Mhm.
if it were me, Oba wouldn't fight or wrestle anyone else until Oba Brock 3 at SummerSlam in Minnesota. Like they would just have to keep on having they run into each other randomly at the grocery store and it's a fight. You know what I'm saying? But like before, before it's like actual matches. Nah, I don't want to see Oba having a match like until then. Like that's it. That's just me though. What you got, Rico?
Uh, like you, Jeff, I love the match, man. I was on the fence at first. I didn't want to him, but I mean, I see it. Brock been dominant for so long. You couldn't storytelling why you couldn't let Oba just come mollywop him like the new guy just come wipe him out. What I do is gonna believe how it's gonna happen. I believe Brock is gonna cost Oba in the King of Ring. That'll set up the SummerSlam because if I'm mistaken, the winner of the King of Ring go to SummerSlam, right, for the title
For the
match.
shot. Yep.
Yeah, so he gotta intertwine it so to get him to the SummerSlam match. So I feel like that's where we get the 3, and that's where Oba probably retire him. I believe that's where he probably retires. His home. Yeah, he from Minnesota. I think that'll be it right there. Oba, and I think that'll be a squash. I'm predicting that'll be a squash, man. I don't even think it'll be a competitive match. I think Oba gonna come out and squash him and end it out.
I don't like what you said, but but we talked about this in pre-production. I don't like what you said, but if this bracket predictions are correct, you might be onto something.
Yeah.
Whew. What you got negative?
Well, I'm not surprised. Brock is not going to Italy just to lose. He's not. He's not doing that. He's good at passing the torch, but when they're like they never been. Is it the first time been in Italy? If I'm not mistaken, with a PLE or whatever.
Nah, it's like the 3rd or 4th time.
For PLE.
Yeah.
Anyway, Brock ain't going there. Brock went into other PLEs. Brock ain't going to Italy just to lose. 2 is about to be a spoiler alert. Oba won his first round of King of the Ring. It was a fatal 4-way. How they're doing it now, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, so he won that against Carmelo Haynes, Penta, and who was
Solo.
it? Solo. Yeah, he won that match. Now when he goes to the next match, where it might be a 1-on-1, Brock might cost him that, and that's when they set it up for WrestleMania.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, or SummerSlam. My fault. Yeah, SummerSlam. So it's 1-1 right now. They're going to have that match at SummerSlam for the round 3. It is what it is. There, don't know what happens. Hopefully Oba wins. But yeah,
He cut a
that's
promo, nigga. You heard he
yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
yeah. He cut the promo. Yeah, he cut the promo afterwards. Like Brock, you coward. We 1-1 right now. I'll
Yeah.
see you down the line. So that's where we're gonna see it at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And Brock's hometown. Ooh, now it's at Brock's hometown. He might take that dub. I don't know. I don't know, man. Because
Brock
hey,
might take the dub.
dub. Hey,
Nah,
how many times we seen Brock lose against a black person?
this
Yeah.
gonna be it. This gonna be it. I think Brock ready to get out of there, man. I think he probably ready to get out of there.
I
If
think
they
there
talk,
was a.
if they toss him
Considering
the if they toss him the bag, Brock ain't getting out of there.
But they say Brock is willing to work and put over people he like, and they say he like over. So I can see him doing it. I can see
I
him
like
taking.
you, but if that bag talk, I gotta do what I gotta do for the bag.
Y'all want to hear my conspiracy theory? I heard.
Oh, let's go. Conspiracy theories. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah.
what
Let's
you
go
got.
ahead.
So the conspiracy theory I heard was Brock really retired in Mania.
Uh-huh.
He really retired in Mania, and he retired because he wanted to call his shot, and his contract was coming up, and he knew they wanted to do this huge thing in Minnesota, right? So he did it. He actually retired, and what makes me think there was credence to that is because if you see how they reference him retiring, it's almost like they're saying he's actually retired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's actually retired, but he wanted to fight again. And then he took his gloves off again at the
Yeah,
end of this match.
he
Yeah.
And
did.
Paul Heyman picked him up like, nah, chill. You know what I mean? Paul Heyman picked his gloves up like, chill.
He did.
Um, there, the rest of the conspiracy is they threw the bag at Brock to finish the story.
Bag talk. That bag talk.
Yeah,
So
I can
he
believe that.
re- he was really
Exactly.
done in Mania, and they made it worth his while to do 2 more. So he got this one, and they may we may be saying Minnesota, but this may end, and you guessed it, Saudi Arabia at Clash
That's crazy.
of
Mm.
Mm.
Champions.
But Jeff actually like that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense because again, he took off his gloves, boots. Nobody was expecting it. He threw up the X. If you watch wrestling, when the ref throws up the X, you know what that means. Like it's real time now. It's real life.
Yeah.
Paul was not expecting that, and then when Paul came out next Monday, he cut the promo like, "Hey, y'all got him in this pre-production shoot or whatever. Switch him to forever."
Yeah,
All were not expecting that. So then when Brock came back, of course it was a shock to all of us.
yeah,
But again, they threw that bag at him. So Brock really might have been done at WrestleMania. But hey, that bag talk, I'll come back too.
that that bag talk do it every time, brother.
As that Saudi bag, gonna come
It's
back.
Saudi bag crazy
Oh
work.
God,
It's crazy work. All right, Nick, you come back. We done. Whenever you're ready, you come on back.
that
What
Saudi
you
bag
really,
definitely be talking.
Hey,
what
you
you
know
really
what?
have in the world?
Friday when I was at home, I went back and I don't know if y'all remember. I went back and watched it. I think it was one of I know it was in Saudi. The tag team match, Triple H and
Oh
Shawn
God,
Michaels.
no,
man, that
oh,
jump was so
God,
terrible, bruh.
we don't talk about that.
that
That
was
jump
so
was
stupid.
nasty. That Goldberg and Undertaker jump was nasty
I'm
too.
gonna say, was that the same
Oh,
card? Goldberg and Undertaker?
That was the same card.
I won the same card. Okay.
Now
they
somebody
was
almost died in that match.
Oh God,
they
what
were
were we doing,
Man, they
man?
they
both
were
almost
throwing
there.
What
man.
was we doing?
Listen, man, that was at the beginning of Saudi's sports washing push they were doing. They were
Hmm.
throwing. They were giving WWE a blank check, bro. Do whatever you want. Just give us the stars. Like we just want the stars here.
A
We
blank
created
check
this
is
stupid
crazy.
belt. We got a stupid belt that you want. Like what? Like, man, we want the stars here. That was what
Oh
that
my
was,
God.
bro.
Man
They
said,
were not playing.
oh, that
At
meant a blank
all.
check. It's crazy.
Man,
DX
yeah.
with this, their brother of destruction. Oh my
Come on,
God.
it made no sense. Like that
No
made
sense.
no sense at all. Shawn
No
Michaels was
sense.
good and retired, but he could turn that money down.
That bag talk.
He could turn
That
that money down,
bag
bro.
To
talk.
secure that retirement fund.
Oh, look, I told you that bag be talking, man.
Man, no
Yeah,
boys
man.
are so washed out there.
Oh God,
Man.
that bag be talking though.
That we might again we do this once a week. Might have stumbled onto some more content. The
Man.
most washed we've seen some of our favorites.
Ooh,
Man.
ooh, the washers. I already got mine, but
The
gosh,
Wash Awards.
the
Mm.
wash wars. Oh
Come on,
God,
the Washed Award.
is that what we doing right now? So I
Oh,
got
yeah.
mine right now. I got
Next
mine
week.
ready. Next
You
week.
gonna
Next
save
Okay.
the
week.
next week?
All
Save
right,
the next
next
Yeah.
week?
week.
All right.
Next week. All right,
The
then.
Washed Award.
We
Wash
can make
it.
it like do like FSP, do the regular news and stuff like that, and then say boom, the Wash
Washed Award.
Awards.
Oh God, this
It's
is
been some
crazy.
times like we've seen our favorites just out there looking like Patrick Ewing with the Orlando Magic, man. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Shaq with the Celtics. Like, you know what I mean?
Yuck.
Hakeem with
Hakeem
the
Olajuwon
Raptors.
with the Raptors.
Who?
Exactly.
Hakeem with the
Right.
Raptors.
Oh, okay,
Hakeem
okay.
Olajuwon with the Raptors is really bad. Like those are
Man.
bad. Those are disgusting jerseys to be a Carmelo Anthony with the Hawks for one day. These are really bad jerseys, man. Like
Oh
these
God.
days, our favorites was washed.
Jerry Rice with the Seahawks.
Ah. Hey, what's crazy? Jerry Rice still had like 800, but he had them little bit ass braids. Like it was really.
Right here.
Chill. Relax.
It's just right in the middle of his head.
Relax on my goat. Relax.
That's right.
Relax.
You a Niner fan. Jerry
Your
Relax.
Rice was going
goat,
through a big. He was
Relax.
going through a midlife
your
crisis,
goat
man.
had no hang time on his braids. None.
Relax.
Jerry
Y'all
out
doing
of
too
nowhere
much.
had braids, bro. Like what
Y'all
are we
doing too
doing,
much.
Shut up, Jerry.
Y'all doing too hard. Y'all doing too much, man. Relax.
man?
He went to HBCU, right? Well, he went to Valley.
Mississippi
Mississippi
Valley.
Valley. Yeah.
That's crazy. He went to Valley.
To the
They,
goat.
they don't even draft players from HBCU no more like that.
I like that. Yeah.
Shout out
What
Marvin
we got next,
Harrison.
Nick? Since you back now,
Bloodline.
the Bloodline Mafia game.
Wait, he didn't tell his Oba and Brock match yet.
Nah,
Man,
he
shut
walked
up.
away for it.
I thought Mike Maury is crazy. All right, go ahead. Just moving on.
Yeah. So apparently we got another bloodline on top of the bloodline with the bloodline. Since Jacob Fatu had to, was acknowledged the tribal chief, so he's now part of the OG bloodline without Sammy. And then you got the MFTs without two people and only has three. So what's going on with that? So what are y'all thoughts? I'm gonna go with Rico.
I heard that the guy, what's the TKO CEO named Ari Emanuel? Heard he's a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
Bloodline fan, big Bloodline fan. So
Big B's.
I think they're trying to. I mean,
I was about to.
it's
Nope.
when something is so good the first time, it's hard to recreate it. I don't know. I know they can't top the first one. I know they can't. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I'm interested to see, but I'm sure their idea is like this. This was so successful the first couple years ago. Let's try to run it back, but it's not gonna be that, man. I don't know how it's gonna go. But it's not gonna be the first time. I don't see it. I don't know. I just gotta see it, man. I just gotta see it happen.
What you got, James?
Save me for last. I got a lot to say.
Jeffrey?
Okay. Big B's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? For the Bloodline. Pre Grande Americanos, this was the best story in wrestling. Um, so it lost its way a little bit um, when we went to Solo and his gang, and then we had Jacob got popular out of nowhere. They kind of lost their way a little bit. Roman was busy with Cody, all those things. But we're back. I'm I'm here for bloodline stories, man. I'm sorry. Call me a homer or whatever you want to say. Like I'm not a purist or I'm a WWE shield, whatever. I'm here for bloodline stories. So I'm here for it. Greatest story ever told.
It is.
As for me, at least it gets something for the songs to do, I guess. Get them to do because I'm just like, okay, you lost two, so you just got two. And look, man, this man, I'm just gonna wait to see what they got going. So, Andrea, what you got?
I feel like it's like the Young and the Restless, but for wrestling. Like I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm a little bit bored. What?
Don't you disrespect the young and the restless with this? How dare you come on this
Listen,
podcast and disrespect the young and the restless?
Hey man, I seen Victor Newman still alive.
Oh,
Exactly.
God,
He's still alive.
That's
Whole
crazy.
time.
Victor's still alive?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's wild.
Victor is still alive,
Ain't
bro.
no
That's
way.
crazy.
He been through it,
Victor
bro.
Newman's still
Still
Ain't no way
alive.
Victor's still out here thugging.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him still being in the game, man.
Shout out Victor
Yeah.
Newman, man.
Yeah.
I thought
All right,
he was
Andrew, you can go.
old. It's crazy.
no, but like what I mean is like it's been going for so long, you know? And I don't know if this is true because I wasn't around for this when it was first going on. But I saw a tweet that said the Bloodline storyline has gone on for longer than the NWO storyline did.
I can believe it.
Similar.
Yeah. That was 97 because WCW ended in 2000, right?
Mhm.
2001.
Okay.
So and then also NWO lost its way.
Yeah.
It went from NWO Black and White to NWO Wolfpack. Then
It was gone.
no,
It was
you
only hot for
knew-
like 2 years though. It was only hot for like
yeah.
2 years.
But then you know there was an NWO like Platinum. Did you know that?
Huh?
Yep.
What?
Right. No one knew that because we were out of there by then.
Who's in the platinum? No. Who's in the platinum game?
Platinum was Jeff Jarrett
Yep.
and it was like
Bunch of
NWO
TNA
Platinum
dudes.
or NWA 2K or whatever. It was something NWO 2000, but it was right there. So
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yeah,
What?
no, it went on. It went on. It went away because Hogan became like anti Hogan. Like he wasn't even Hollywood Hogan. He was what would they call themselves, Nick, at the end of WCW? Not the main event mafia. That was in TNA. But it was something along
I
the
can't
lines
remember.
of
I was probably out of
they
there at
called
that
them
point.
Millionaires Club. They was in the Millionaires Club. And at the end of WCW, this is really bad.
Terrible ass names, boy.
And
Terrible ass names.
Hogan wore all black. It was really bad. But yeah, NWO actually had platinum shirts. Yeah.
Wow.
Silver shirts.
So that goes to my point. Because we done had Bloodline, we got the MFTs, we got whatever it is Jacob about to do. I don't know. But I'll say this. I would be also, you just said it. NWO went from 97 to 2000. That's what, 3 years?
Yeah.
Bloodline started in 2020. It's 2026. Halfway through 2026. But anyways, my thought is that if they really want to make this interesting, like it's crazy to me if they really want to make this interesting. Because think about the Usos in the context of all of this. Like they went from being one of the top tag teams to just Roman Reigns glazers. I'm gonna use a nice word. They just glaze Roman Reigns all day, every day now.
Yep.
Like, can we explore that a little bit? I would like to let's dive into that.
Lasers.
Okay. So
James. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead, Jeff.
you're saying your question is, how do we feel about the Usos just being back to Roman's flunkies again? Is that what you're saying?
Well, not us necessarily, but I mean, we could talk about it. But like, my thing is like, if we're gonna continue with this bloodline storyline, like let's refresh it in another way.
Okay. So you
Like,
go,
I
yeah,
would.
okay.
I don't necessarily want to see Uso versus Uso again, but like, can we? Because that can't feel good, you know. Just thinking
Nah.
about it, like I'm great in my own right, but like I have this ceiling that's my big cousin. You know, I don't know.
If you're Jimmy, I think Jimmy. It seems like Jimmy's okay with it.
He,
So
I
Jay
know.
seems like he cool with it too.
I don't know about Jay. I think Jay. Here's what I think. Again, conspiracy hat on again. I think Jay got a taste of the spotlight, and it was too big for him, and they lost faith in him because there was absolutely no reason for them to put them for TKO to put him back in the tag team, even before the bloodline thing. That the Yeet was they basically just ended it, and it still had life. So I think the company as a whole lost faith in him, and he may have lost a little bit of faith in himself. And
Explore
this
that in terms of the
true,
bloodline though.
true,
Because it
true.
seemed to me he was getting tired of the whole Yeet thing. Like there was a promo, I think it was when he was going up against Gunther, and he was trying to talk about how seeing his brother get beat up, how that affected him, and every single time, like they was yeeting the way that they usually do the what chants. And you could tell he was getting fed up with the crowd. We could have explored that. We could have explored Jay having to fall from grace and having to fall back in line. But now it's just, oh, we back with Roman again. It just is what it is. Don't talk about our family.
This is a perfect opportunity though. This is a perfect opportunity for them to do that because
Mhm.
he's in the King of the Ring, right? Jay.
yeah,
Mhm.
he's in there.
Is he? Yeah, he
Yeah, he's
is.
in the match. He got a
If
match.
if he goes on full depression mode, like he loses and just starts to flailing as a person, they could revisit that if they get creative enough, and if Jay can handle the heavy lifting of the character work, they could do that. I think that's
Ooh,
a good spot.
I
Good point.
thought about something, but never
Talk
mind.
about it. No, talk
I,
about it.
no, I was just gonna say I think maybe Jay Uso can't separate. Hold on, let me see. I don't think Jay can separate Jay from Josh, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Talk about it.
Because
Mm.
I think for him, I think if Jay Uso had a fall from grace, he would take that as to mean like Josh Fatu had a fall from grace, you know? I wonder if he struggles with separating himself from the character.
They say all the great ones do though. All the great ones had that problem doing it
That's true.
because it becomes a part. It becomes a part of you. You know what I'm saying? So
And Jay's a great.
you
Jay's a
know,
great.
I didn't want to
he
say
is. No,
Jay's
well,
a great.
he's a first ballot Hall of Famer as a tag team wrestler.
Oh, okay.
They're the greatest. They are arguably top three greatest tag team of all time. Arguably,
James, don't be that way.
What you got, nigga?
arguably. Come on now, like this. Say what you want, but arguably, they. I would like to know who y'all would have ahead of them.
They're definitely top five. I don't know about top three, but definitely top.
Yeah. 5. I'll give 5.
Give me
3
the
is
4.
crazy.
Give me your 4, nigga.
I don't have a 4.
He just knows.
I'll have to think. I really have to sit down and think about it. But I wouldn't give them top. I wouldn't give them top 3. No, I would not put them in top 3.
I'm gonna go top
In,
3 like man.
in
That's crazy.
WWE,
Give me 3
WWE
right now,
alone,
Rico.
Hardy Boys,
New Day.
Edge and Christian, or New Day,
Yeah.
and Usos.
So we just gonna so Edge and Christian, Hardy Boys, and we just gonna just bypass New Day like that.
I
I
said you
got
could do it. You could do Edge and Christian in a New Day. They can flip
I
flop.
I got New Day, Usos, Dudleys.
Okay,
Mm.
that's
And
y'all
then you
list.
put Christian and Edge after them, and then you can put the Hardys after them, and then Edge and Christian after them. But I got just WWE alone. It's tough to take away what the Usos and New Day accomplished over the 4 or 5 year window. They were the only two teams in the world, bro, and they
Tag teams,
kept
yeah.
yeah, on the tag team, yeah, in that company, and they kept that division afloat just on them two teams.
You're
Mm-hmm.
right.
Anywho,
Let your hate out,
uh,
nigga.
let it out, brother. It's okay.
Let's get into it.
It's time for you to hate. Is it time for you to hate?
Yes.
Oh, but before you hate, I think I'm gonna give you something to hate on real quick. Did y'all Pete, Cody, and Roman
And I walked in.
running into each other
Yeah,
in the locker
I did. I did. Oh, one more thing. Let me give you something else to hate, nigga. I will say, with Roman involved, I believe the story gonna be fire too. Like I think Jeff and Andrea said, when it fell down, Roman wasn't even he wasn't in
yeah,
part of the story no more.
Mhm.
So I feel like once he's the main part of the story, it's gonna be fire. Go ahead, nigga.
This whole bloodline spill. What are we doing? It was good for the first 4 years. Now you're trying to recreate it. Or what? We're not in COVID no more. You don't have to do this. Let's start with Jacob. I'm going to start with Jacob. I feel like they let him off the leash too early. Yes, we all love Jacob. He was great. Indies. He came to WWE. We was excited. But I feel like they let him off the leash too early. When Solo came from NXT to the main roster to join Roman, it went maybe like half a year before he finally said something. Before he finally spoke a word. Before he got his match with John Cena, which he won, by the way. But Jacob came in maybe 2 or 3 months later, they let him off the leash, off of popularity. He became US champ, whatever. But now here he is falling back into the same storyline that he was with Solo. What are we doing? Jimmy and Jay. Jay has been a world champ. Jay was a world champion at one point. Now he's just back to being a hitchman. Jimmy. Jimmy was flip flopping X, Y, and Z, whatever. He's back to being a henchman now. Roman got the title. Now he want to get his family back. Kind of crazy to me. Roman is. Let me think about how to phrase this. Roman is that manipulator. They got it. When he won champion, he didn't want nothing to do with the Usos. Correct.
Yeah, he
Now he
did
got
say that.
the huh.
He did say that.
Now he got the title. We need to get the family back together. He's that. How about to say that? He's that guy that once you see your baby mama moving on, like I want to get my family back together. That's Roman right now. That is Roman. Your baby mama moves on. Oh dang, you talking to another guy? You dating? I mean, I was thinking me and you and the family should get together. We should get back together. That's Roman right now. Now Jacob is back, falling in line, which I did like how they at Clash in Italy, how the Solo and the MFT was off on the cut. Like, bro, what you trying to do? And now we're about to get that whole match at Survivor Series. I'm saying that now. We're gonna get that bloodline match at Survivor Series, which now I'm not liking already because you're gonna have to bring in more people. My conspiracy, but I don't know if I want to say that right now. But actually, I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get my conspiracy out right now. For some reason, which is kind of crazy to me, all of the Maya Villas, the Jimmy Snickers, all that whole side want to be wrestlers. I feel like conspiracy. I think Vince got Jimmy Snuka out of that situation because we know what he did. We know what Jimmy did.
Okay.
He got
Okay.
Nick, you can't do this. No, no,
Now
Nick, you can't do this.
at least let him put a ball
Nick,
in there.
no,
Let him
Nick,
put
you
a
can't do.
Let,
Nick,
let
you
him
can't do
finish.
let
this.
him put
You
a
can't do
ball in.
this.
Let him
We
finish.
got this far.
You
We
can't
got
do
this
this,
far.
Nick. Vince got Jimmy out of that situation. In exchange, Vince said, "Look, bro, I'll get you out of this, but your bloodline, family, whatever, got to work with me because I just believe there's no way that the whole Maivia family, the whole Rock side of the family, all the Samoans decided I want to wrestle. I think Nick Hogan tried to wrestle at one point. Mick Foley's son tried to wrestle at one point. They weren't going for it. You telling me out of the Heart Foundation, only Natalie made it? It just, I'm just throwing it out there. That's my conspiracy. I think closest to like maybe the Rose, and that's Cody and Dustin. I'm just like all the families in wrestling. Only the Samoan side just gets to advance and go on to get pushed, etc. That's just my theory on it. Jimmy Snooker did some foul stuff.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's it.
My boy,
I have,
the evidence.
I have a few things.
Let's go.
I think you might be making a point. Because look at look at
Thank
how
you.
long Tamina was signed without wrestling.
Yeah.
All the releases they was doing, Tamina never got released. What's up with that?
She did.
Thank you.
Like she's
Thank you,
released
Andrew.
now, I believe, but she was just there, just not wrestling, not on TV, not doing nothing for a very long time.
Collecting the check.
To the
Two
point
plus
where you,
years.
yeah, years for years. So you might be onto something. You might be onto something. And then two, I also agree with you. Now that I think about it, I do think they might have let Jacob go too early. I think, and this is just me, just kind of fantasy booking, just spitballing, kind of. I think whatever he had going on with Cody and Drew McIntyre earlier this year, they should have stayed with that. And then maybe he could have beat Cody or Drew for the title. And then it could have really been the big dog versus the Samoan Wolf. That would have been more interesting. Because now y'all both got the juice. Who really is the tribal chief? Like, I feel like this was kind of what we got was already them just reheating Jay Uso's nachos from a couple years ago.
That's another thing.
Yeah, they could have did this better than that. They could still do that.
They can.
Reheating nachos. Crazy.
Not, nachos fire right there. Nigga. But I
They
don't
gotta be fresh though. They
know.
gotta
Yeah,
be fresh.
Jeez. Fire right
What else you got, Andrew? Because she's following.
No, I mean that's it.
Oh.
I think not Jey Uso. I think Jacob Fatu. I think they should have let him follow his own path over on SmackDown for a little bit longer before putting him in front of Roman. Before
You know what?
involving him in this type of bloodline story.
You know
Like,
why they
let
let him go
Roman
for,
move
negative?
on.
What's up?
You know why they let him go too fast?
Why? The popularity?
Listening to the crowd. That's why they said they don't listen to the crowd.
Exactly. Listen to the crowd.
So-
We might always know what's best. We like you, but we might not always know what's best. We're gonna be like, yeah, free him, let him go. Because he was saying stupid stuff like I love you solo. We was like, nah, let him go. I swear that was the reason they let him go. Because he kept just saying, I love you solo. That's why they let him go. If he
Yeah.
had something else to say, just like spoke his mind like he's doing now, I think he'll still be with Solo, to be honest.
I think there's a world where that roster ain't as big as it used to be.
Look at Nick.
And there aren't many credible performers for Roman to go against. You see, like, let's be honest. Cody Rhodes just wrestled Gunther, whatever, however you want to say it. There's a whole discourse on how to pronounce his name now. I don't know if y'all saw that.
That's crazy.
But Cody Rhodes just wrestled Gunther and no one cared.
Mm.
I know I didn't.
Justice for Big Goon.
I
His
can't.
foot was under the rope.
His foot was definitely under the rope. Yeah, right about that. Speaking of foot on the rope, before we get out of here, meat shit. Woo shit.
It was beef at.
It wasn't her
Beef,
fault. It wasn't
It
her
was
fault.
beef at.
Fab.
It
It was
wasn't
beef
me.
at.
She
It was
just
it was B Fab. It was B
It's beef
Fab.
fab, my bad. Beef fab. Woo woo. That was almost a cluster. Man, you said it wasn't her fault, James. Why you say that?
Now Jay foot was a little too far though. It was. She had to. Did you see? She had to reach in the ring with it. They usually don't have to do that, but Andrea said what they were. So what can you expect?
she was paying homage to what's his name? Tongaloa.
Man, the goat Chongalola.
Go talk a Lord.
The
Yeah.
That was
goat
your man's.
Chongalola.
That was your man's, James.
That was the goat, man.
Hey man,
Oh, God.
they are who
That
you
was-
think they are.
That was really bad. That was almost a disaster. Like a disaster.
Jay felt it though.
Yeah, Jake was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Just get out the way.
Hey,
Yeah.
can we really talk about these? Can we talk about these refs for a minute?
Which
Let's
one?
do it. We out of here after this. Go ahead.
Any of them, man. Like, okay, we got Becky Lynch and Soruka and that. Who's that?
Jessica Carr.
Jessica Carr. Stop putting her in the matches, man. Stop putting her in Becky matches.
That's a
Because
story.
we all
Man.
know where it's going. Give her a match or drop it.
They're gonna be here for a while. I think this junk can be our way to probably Survivor Series, maybe.
Give her a match in Survivor Series, Mania, whatever, or drop it.
Nah, I ain't gonna drop nigga.
All right. And two, like I said, when the refs know that interference is supposed to happen, we have to keep counting. I've seen the refs hit the mouth multiple times at 3, and then all of a sudden oh no, it was a 2. Bro, I seen hit the match. The match is over.
Yeah.
Especially like when that Jay Cargill Rhea Ripley thing. It's like they pause, they take their time because they know it's supposed to happen, but like it looks sloppy. Put it that way, it looks sloppy.
It did.
I gotta cut the refs some slack, nigga. I watched the podcast with one of the old refs, like from the 90s, and he said if y'all knew how much shit is in their ear during the match, it'll be crazy. So I gotta cut them some slack, man. They say a lot happening during that little time when we think they ain't doing it.
They like the traffic cops.
Yeah,
They
the match.
control the whole
Yeah,
time.
the refs conduct the match. We know that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Real quick, and then we can go. Charlotte and Jay are first round of Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
tournament.
Yes.
Why
It's
are
a
we
fatal
wasting
four way
that?
though, right? It's a
Yeah,
fatal
it's a
four way.
yeah,
It's a fatal four way.
It is
Yeah.
a fatal. Okay. I was just asking why are we wasting that right there?
Nah.
Because that should be if you're not going to put the title back on Jade, that should be her next feud is Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Who in that match with them, Andrea?
Sol Ruka and Lyra Valkyria.
You know they gonna cost each other. They gonna
Help
each other out.
Yeah. That's a summer's not a champions match, but that's a SummerSlam match or a Saturday night's main event.
The next gen in New York, they gonna probably do something. They gonna make that gen big.
That's a Saturday night's main event, full fledged main event. If you do that right, because Charlotte hasn't had a singles big time match in a long time, and I think we all have said this. The last 2 or 3 J matches, high profile J matches, have been great. Have definitely seen improvement. So seeing her with Charlotte would be great too. So we good.
That's a good idea. It would work
Yeah.
because for the first time in a long time, excuse me, for the first time in a long time, Charlotte Flair has a lot of goodwill behind her from the crowd, and for some reason, people just love to hate Jade. Like every time she walks in the arena, like she's getting booed, and it doesn't feel like go away heat. It feels like we really don't like you heat.
Yeah.
Like the good kind of we don't like you heat, if that makes sense.
She's doing her job really well.
Yes.
She makes people not like her, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's the perfect good guy versus bad guy.
And we need in that division, the women's division needs some more depth, some more credible depth. So a storyline without a title, to me, great storylines without a title always work. You know what I'm saying? If you make them work, you look at Oba versus Brock, you look at Mask versus Mask in AAA. If you can get a good women's storyline that doesn't involve a title, then sign me up, and that could be one. Neek, you all right? You want to say something before we get out of here, brother? You said 12 words the entire show.
They
You've been
got
frustrated the
they
whole
got
night.
they got stressed over there.
Straight to the ball.
Now you stressed out.
My boy got a test in the morning.
Gotta let that out, Neek.
He got a physics test in the morning, don't you, big dog? What is that? He got a cram a study session in. All right, man.
This
Well, we
man
gonna get up.
literally said Jimmy
All right.
Snuka
Did I lie? Go ahead, go ahead.
sold his family out to Vince McMahon, so everybody got arrested.
Am I lying though?
That's
I
crazy.
mean, a lifetime of job security to get out of a murder route, that don't sound like a bad trade-off.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you.
Man, that's crazy.
That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Andrew. You
If
see,
it's
you see the
true.
vision. You see the
If
vision.
it's true.
You see the vision. No brown breaker.
Who you think coming for solo team, nigga?
Solo scene.
Yeah. What's Samoa's left?
Zilla. Zilla. Again, another. Okay, Zilla and probably Journey. I think Jacob might flip and bring his brother along, or the GOAT, Tonga Lord might come back.
I can see Jacob brother going with Solo. Solo recruiting his brother.
Yes, yeah, Drake, because again, Jacob's now about to allegedly go crazy on Roman's team, but bro, that's a whole bloodline feud. That's a Survivor Series. Do we really want to see that?
That might not be the way though, nigga. That might not be the route we go.
That's what it's looking like right now. Who's gonna join the division then?
That's over with. Division.
Division over with. Okay.
I think Montez Ford is.
Montez Ford gonna join the division against the whole bloodline feud.
I think he gonna flip. I think that's a ploy.
Montez Ford versus LA Knight. Is that what we getting? No.
What is
no,
Knight
no,
doing
no.
anyway? Knight ain't
No.
doing the. He ain't been
going-
doing too much lately.
He going
He
after
was building with the. Yeah. Go ahead.
what's his name? Penta?
You King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Kinda, but I mean, like, he ain't gonna win that match. Let's be real. He ain't gonna win that.
You an LA Knight fan, ain't it, nigga?
No, that's Uncle. If I'm not mistaken, Jeff, that's your boy.
LA Knight? Nah.
Yeah.
I
Neek,
appreciate
that's your
LA
boy?
Knight.
That's your
I
boy, Neek.
appreciate it.
There's somebody's boy in here. It ain't mine.
I mean, I like LA Knight.
Is you?
Yeah.
I thought it was Neek though.
That's all I swear it was Neek.
I think that's a neat guy.
That's
Wait,
neat.
let's talk
That's
real
neat, man.
quick. No, I know we said we was getting out of here. Y'all got me with that. Montez in division.
I think he is, man.
What does that look like when Bronson Reed is back?
When he come back?
The schism.
So you will have two powerhouses, two high flyers, Austin Theory. I really don't know what he is. With Paul Heyman, what would that look like?
I saw some today too, and then we really can go. I said 3 times we really can go.
All right.
If Theory don't do it now, with Logan Paul hurt, Brunson Reed hurt, Seth Rollins gone, the whole original vision is out the way. If Theory can't be the guy now, it ain't gonna happen.
He's cooked.
It ain't gonna
Anybody
happen
It ain't happening. It ain't
believe
happening.
that?
because he's
It ain't
second
happening.
fiddle.
Nope. It ain't
He's
happening.
second fiddle to Braun still.
Bronson got to get hurt right now.
No, we don't want Braun to get hurt again.
That's the only way Theory's gonna be that guy. Hey, Vince ain't there. Well, Jeff, I'll let you call the shot. before we get out of here. But
Barry Corbin.
no,
Barry
Dad,
Corbin.
yeah, Dad, y'all ain't gonna put that blame on Corbin like that. Hell no, I ain't let that slide. Y'all not doing that. Y'all not doing Corbin like that.
That's your
But we,
man's.
because whatever he did, he made it work for him. Yeah, we ain't doing Corbin like that. But
Oh my
he posted in the group chat, and we was like, we really want Vince back, and we just showed what he did.
God.
Yeah, bro, Vince, nah, bro, stay gone, stay gone. We
Man,
don't want Vince, but we don't want TKO either. We need new management. We need new management.
we need Vince around
No,
with Triple H. Like we need Triple H's guidance, and Vince like put a little bit of the Vince special on it. You know what I'm saying? Just to every so often
Are
without
you
TKO.
sure about that?
are you sure about that?
Okay, because here's the thing: original OG Bloodline is Vince.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That
Okay.
was his last great thing before he left.
okay.
Bailey Sasha Banks was Vince.
What about the other stuff though?
Yeah, it was bad. It was
You saying two good things compared to like the six bad
bad.
things.
It was bad.
So what?
It was bad.
Well,
It was really, really bad. It was really bad.
exactly. You said you named two good things compared to the six bad things.
It was really
And
bad.
I really forgot about the pregnancy thing. I forgot that was in
No,
the company for a minute.
no, I forgot the Bobby Lashley,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Lana.
I didn't forget about that. I
Man,
knew
it
that
was,
was
That
there.
was a lot. That
I
was a
didn't,
lot.
I didn't
That
know
was a
Leah
lot.
Morgan was in that junk. I didn't know she
Yeah,
was
that
part of
was
that.
Liv. Yeah, that was Liv. I remember that exactly. I was watching
Man,
Raw, and she was like, "Yeah, my lover," and she's
that's
like, "No, I ain't talking about
nasty.
Bobby. I'm talking about Lana."
Lana.
I'm like, oh, they wilding. Then all of a sudden, next week it just disappeared. Like, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, it went too far. It went too far too fast.
Like, oh,
they had to
they
reel it
went
back
PG.
in. Yeah, man.
That
It
ain't
was it
And
PG.
goes
y'all
back
want
to
him back.
if y'all remember when it
I
was
don't know, man.
Chill,
hot
Nick.
lesbian action. You remember hot lesbian action? This was a wild boy, man. It was
Hey,
wild.
one more thing. I'm gonna say one more thing on my end. Remember when Vince was trying to give away that money?
Uh-uh.
Oh, into my in your house when he was or
No,
the
no, no,
million dollars.
no. I think it was $1 billion or $1 billion. He would
Yeah,
make random phone calls to people's houses.
and nobody would answer the phone.
Yeah,
Like it was doing it live, and nobody
yes,
answered the phone.
yes. He
That
was
shit
doing
was
it live,
crazy.
and like he'd be like, "I'm trying to give away this money," and nobody would answer.
Man, wish you would
Was
have
that
called me.
on God? I
You
swear I'd
gotta
have picked up.
answer.
On God, I'd have picked up.
I would
But
have picked up.
Man,
no, but then every time that some people would pick up and the phone would start breaking up all of a sudden.
yeah.
That was a nasty time. I think that during them times was nasty times, bro.
Let's get up out of here, man.
Let's
Rico,
get
you
up
got
out of
something to say
here.
to people before we get out of here?
Um, hey man, people stop wanting Undertaker to come book the main roster because Triple H doesn't even book the main roster no more. TKO does. I think they've told us that very explicitly that they are heavily involved in creative, and we can kind of tell sometimes. So stop wishing the Undertaker leave where he at, man. Let him enjoy where he at. Let him
He had a
cook
good time. He had a good time
because
down
TKO, when they want to take control, they take control, man.
there.
That's all I
You know
got.
what? We're gonna see how much TKO is paying attention with this 2 nights of Triple Mania.
Mm.
Like
Mm.
if they start BSing around, we'll be able to tell night one because night one is in Vegas and then night
They
two,
already did.
yeah,
Oh, night
yeah.
one in Vegas. They already started.
That's what I'm
We'll
saying.
see.
So we gonna see if they really just let Undertaker cook for real. If from night one, we are gonna see on night one, buddy. Jane, what you got? We'll get out of here.
Uh, Cameron, stay out of the
Don't be
wrestling world,
disrespectful.
bro.
Don't be disrespectful. Don't be
No,
disrespectful.
I have some about that, but I kind of want to just leave room for everybody else to talk. So I'm Cameron, stay out of stay out of the wrestling world, bro. We
He
seen,
better be a
huh?
night two SummerSlam too negative after he was talking about
Okay,
wrestling.
let's get into it then, Rico, since you brought it up.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Let's get into it since you brought it up. Cameron, You've been training, doing whatever you need to do. Saying I'm gonna see y'all seeing y'all on SummerSlam. Da 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 da. This can be good or bad because we all know TKO is trying to bring in a new audience. X Y Z. He got punched on by Jey Uso, which is hilarious to me. But now, if you put them in a match, it's gonna go bad. But the only way to revive that match is the entrance. Cameron has to come out to Dipset Anthem or Get 'em Girls. He got to come out to those
And
one of those
and no
two.
people ain't gonna know it. What
That's
they
the crazy.
Minnesota?
Nah,
Yes.
if it was last year in Jersey, that would go off. Dipset Anthem would go off.
Now
ain't gonna know
people gonna know Dipset Anthem. If in Minnesota, Dipset Anthem gonna go crazy. It's gonna go off. If Cam come out in the pink mink, the Dipset Anthem gonna go crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I see where you're taking the culture now. I like that.
Right, exactly. We gotta bring the culture in, and he got to bring Jewels out with him with the American jacket and American bandana. That's the only way to save that match. Other than that, it's gonna be trash. Cameron come out to Dipset Anthem.
Andrew, what you got?
I mean, I feel like I've said everything wrestling related that I wanted to say tonight, but completely off topic. Especially like this is for everybody, but especially my ladies, my women. You need to eat protein. And not like the fake shit. Like you don't need protein infused Cheerios. Like you need to eat your beans, your lentils, your meat. No, because like I was in the house the other day, like I'm getting ready for Clash in Italy. I'm like, why do I feel so tired? I'm so sluggish. Oh my God. And then like I ate like a really huge piece of chicken. And when I was done, I felt like I could fight somebody. Like you need to eat. There are no children around for me to fight. But yes, I would have lined them up.
Line them up is crazy.
You have got to make sure you gotta make sure you eat a balanced diet. That's all I'm saying.
You on them backbreakers?
Hell nah.
What you got, dude? Nigga still perplexed.
He really talking about God live though. That's crazy.
I'll go. While Nick's still trying to get his work. You
Hold
ready?
up.
He's ready.
He ready.
You know, doing the social media stuff and whatnot for other people. Went to a meeting on Saturday night. You know, we chopped it up with a young lady who has a nice business going on. It's doing pretty well, right? Literally sitting there and at the bar, we're talking. I'm showing her everything she wanted to show. And I got perplexed, like I am tonight, because I seen a lot of grown men with rhinestones on their jeans. Sparkly glitter on their jeans.
Is that appropriate for a grown man?
No, man, bring it early to.
It's weird now.
I can hook you up if you need, if you like it. I'm just saying.
What you saying, Andrew?
Make it happen. You could.
Yeah, if you want a pair of rhinestone jeans, I could hook it up.
She's very artsy.
Get the customs together.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I've seen a grown man in some ripped jeans with glitter.
Yeah,
and I had to remind myself that I'm in the middle of North Memphis and this ain't gonna work out for me.
Which part threw you off? The ripped jeans or the glitter?
Both. Everything.
I wear ripped jeans sometimes.
No, ripped jeans are cool because you know it's all right. But if it's ripped jeans, then you got glitter and rhinestones. So you want me to see your legs with holes in them from a distance?
Andy, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Was Spin that plan? Spin it? Was that plan? Who said A?
Playing?
Who said A?
Hey, that's my boy right there.
Nick, end this right now. End this right now. Hell no.
That's my jam right there.
End this right now.
I like that little song.
End this right now.
It is catchy, though.
And
End
Juggy-
this
Oh,
right
let's
now.
go.
Yeah. That's like
End this right now, Neek. Hell nah, Jeff. Of all people, this is crazy.
Hey, bro, I heard that song for the first time about almost 3 weeks ago, baby, and I was like, "This gonna go up. It ain't for me, but this gonna go up." And then
Which song
every
about
week,
that?
I hear it more and more. It's like this song is jam. The,
Get
What
you,
song
man.
y'all talking about? Because I missed that.
the
Spin it.
young Myra, what's her name? Carisha.
Young
Oh,
Young,
you
Miami.
talking about the Young
Young
Miami
Mike.
song?
Yeah.
Oh,
Spin it.
it's going up right now.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
It's going up, nigga.
And
Yeah, I'm
played
messing
in the
with it.
strip club.
They
That's
love
different. The strip club is different, but you can't just be outside. You got to be out and about.
Hey, they was playing it though. The women was vibing.
That's the.
As long as the women vibe, everything goes straight.
Yep.
But if you're wearing glitter jeans, it's not gonna go straight for you.
Man, listen, this
End this right now.
Hey.
End this
feminine
right
ass
now.
niggas is the ones wearing
End
the
this
glitter
right
jeans.
now.
Exactly.
Hey, we're gonna get the copyright,
Oh God,
niggas.
we about to get struck down. Copyright. We about to get DMAG.
And with
We
that
about to get
being
DMAG.
said, thank you guys for listening to us
We
here
about
on
to get
808s and Chair
DMAG.
Shots. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your fellow wrestling friends. Share with your people that don't like wrestling, who likes that Carisha song. So, on Facebook and IG, 808s and Chair Shots. On TikTok and
We
Twitter,
about to get
808s Chair Shots. No and. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for vibing with us. And always remember,
Spin that shit.
exactly.
Oh my God! Why did I